guys, macadii here. Now, today I'm bringing you the second battle for our NU session. Now, I've had a think about the team, and I was thinking about Muck, and the problem I've got at the minute is I just get completely walled by Weezings. So I decided to go for something that really hits hard, and that's a Choice Specs Behemoth with Analytic is just absolutely horrific. So I think actually rather than going for a minus attack nature, we're going to go for a minus speed nature. Just there, just to minimize our speed. So I'm running that with Psyshock, Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse, and Thunderbolt. So if they think the great thing about this is if you can force a switch, the thing that gets switched in on is just takes a huge amount of damage because of that analytic boost as well. And it means that we can clear through any. It's just a wall breaker really. So hopefully that will work out quite well. So I'm just joining battle right now and against a guy called Roy0987. Who doesn't have a a Weezing, but does have a Ferroseed. So that's definitely going to be interesting because we do lack any fire moves, sort of special fire moves. So we're gonna have to watch out for that. So he does have the Uxie as well, so that's definitely something to watch out for. So in terms of lead here, I anticipate maybe the Uxie leading, but then also possibly the Ferroseed as well. So I think probably the best bet to go for is I've changed my mind. I'm going to go for Trick on this because this is going to save me from a lot of scrapes, I think. So we're going to go for Trick there because I can always trick the Seismitoads and stuff like that. So we're going to go out and start off with, well, Not a Fan cannot handle Electrifire. We've got to remember that. So he does lack a Rapid Spinner. So I think probably I does go out into Ludicolo to start with. I think, to be honest, we should be able to take a hit because we are special. He's got the Fake Out. Ooh, fair enough. We're going to get a Light Screen off because I think we should be able to take 2 hits after Light Screen. But yeah, Fake Out on Ludicolo. I don't know if I agree with that or not because, to be honest, that could have just been a safe switch for me. He does go for the Scald. 54% gets the burn. So, unfortunately, I think that would be the end of that. But I'm not particularly keen on giving up already with that. So I think we're gonna go out into Audible because we can Mega up and we can set up a Calm Mind, and I don't think there's too much this guy can do, especially with that Light Screen as well. He does end up going for the Ice Beam. Now that may not have taken me out because he's not got Stab behind it. So that was quite an interesting play. He has got the Uxie, which we have to really watch out for. So he goes for the Scald here, obviously fishing for the burn, which he gets. Oh, great. So we're going to go for a Heal Bell here, just because it's our only real option. It does mean that we also get rid of the burn on Claydol. Oh, but that Uxie is definitely scaring me at the minute. So he does go for the Giga Drain. So we can go for a Wish here, just to heal up. That's probably the best bet. If he does end up going out into Uxie, we do have Behemoth. He goes out into the Ferroseed now. So I do imagine that he's probably going to start Leech Seeding us, which isn't particularly nice. But, to be honest, we have Wish, and there's not a huge amount this guy can do to us. We have got pretty low speed, so I don't think... We are physically defensive as well. So I think we're just going to set up on this guy. As I said, we have to conserve it. Just keep an eye on our HP with this Leech Seed. He goes for the Gyro Ball, and that really isn't doing enough. So we can go for another Wish here. If he does decide to Hazard Stack, luckily Claydol doesn't have to worry about that at all, apart from the Stealth Rocks, but that's not going to be too bad. So we can go for another Calm Mind here, just set up as many as possible, because we're really not going to be hitting that Ferroseed for that much damage, unless we are very high up. So we do... Our Light Screen does fade this turn, which doesn't make too much difference because we're now at a point where we have a very high amount of special defense. It gets the power. The hacks is not in my favour today. So we're going to go for another Calm Mind. We are going to have to go for a Wish here. This is really unfortunate because we don't want to get paralysed too many times. We're cursed. So I think, looking at the maths, we should be able to live. Yeah, we're going to be able to live because we can take another one. We can't go for another wish yet. So we're going to go for Draining Kiss, and we're just going to scout how much that is. But 3 paras in a row. It's also going to just bring it back up, which might just... Wait, that's... It's physic... It connects. Oh, blimey, I didn't realise that. Okay. That's going to cause all sorts of problems. So we're going to have to wish again. And wish up. Oh, I didn't realise Draining... I guess it does make sense if it's a yeah, it should make sense that it's a contact move. So I don't exactly know what this guy's doing now, but we're going to keep Calm Minding. I don't know if there's any way we can break through this Ferroseed. He goes out into the Hariyama now, so we can definitely heal up and we can get a Draining Kiss off. And this is going to do... Well, as long as I don't get parried. So we're going to go for the Draining Kiss here. As he may pack the Fake Out. Yeah, he does pack the Fake Out. But we should be able to take a CC. And then a Draining Kiss is probably going to take this guy out. I think. Or a Bullet Punch. Please don't get parried. Yes. Okay, that does a pretty considerable chunk, actually. Unfortunately, we are going to have to wish this turn, I think. That's probably our best bet. Especially when we're not going to be able to take that Hariyama out on top of that. But he goes for the Fake Out again. We get parried again. We're gonna have to go for another wish. It's just not fun. So he goes for the Bullet Punch. We go for the wish, and luckily it is gonna come in clutch. As long as we can get Drain Kiss as well, it's gonna be a lot safer. But we do get the Draining Kiss. Okay. And we're now at a very good amount of health where another Draining Kiss is going to take this guy out. So we can go for another Draining Kiss. And that's going to be Hariyama out the way. I'm not sure why he isn't staying in with his Ferroseed. Because to be honest, I can't really do a huge amount to it. But I guess he can't do too much to me. But luckily, that's his Hariyama out the way now. So, in terms of what's going to come in next, I guess the Ferroseed. Because that's his only real option. I can't really see anything else that can. Oh, he just forfeits. Oh, okay. Fair enough. He had plenty of ways to actually beat this. I mean, I guess the Ferroseed would just have to completely stall me. But I guess maybe the PP stall, I may have been able to win that. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, just another example of how scary Mega Audino can be once you start setting up. So I hope you guys enjoyed the battle, and I will see you at the next one. Macadii out.